This month is going to officially mark 2 years under this pandemic. And this week there is a notable change in society when it comes to COVID. There are only a few places now where masking is required, but doctors say we're not necessarily in the endemic phase quite yet. WCNC Charlotte's Chloe Leshner joining us live at Novant Health in Elizabeth to talk about this. So, Chloe, we know people are going to have differing opinions, some excited about this, others may be concerned. Do we know if pulling back some of these restrictions is going to jeopardize moving forward?
Hey, Vanessa, doctors don't think so. But of course, this entire pandemic has been pretty unpredictable. And even though the Omicron surge was really tough, doctors say it's put us in somewhat of a different situation because so many people have immunity. For the better part of the last 2 years, masks have been a key tool in slowing the spread of COVID. Now they're off, giving more people a sense of normalcy. But will it stay that way?
I'm not anticipating large spikes in cases as this masking requirements go down. In some communities, masking had already been dropped.
That's because by now, a large majority of adults have protection from a vaccine or previous COVID infection. Daily cases, hospitalizations, and the percent positivity rate are continuing to fall quickly, but the virus is still circulating. Dr. David Priest with Novant Health says every single positive case they're sequencing right now is still the highly contagious but not as severe Omicron variant.
If you've been vaccinated and not had COVID, you could still get it, right? The vaccines are still proving very effective in preventing hospitalization and death, but they're not preventing every case of COVID.
The vaccination rate among kids is much lower. In North Carolina, 26% of 5 to 11-year-olds have at least one dose, and 48% of 12 to 17-year-olds do.
I do think we could see a little bit of a bump, I think particularly as schools unmask, but again, children typically do quite well with COVID, and some of them have been vaccinated now, or many of them have already had it.
So masks still will be required in some medical settings. So both Atrium and Novant Health are requiring them in their doctor's offices and in the hospitals. And also worth noting, Dr. Priest said all of the COVID patients in their hospital system right now who are on a ventilator or in the ICU are unvaccinated or under-vaccinated, meaning they're eligible, but they have not gotten their booster shot. Live at Novant Health, Chloe Leshner, WCNC Charlotte.
Chloe, thank you.